It won't record them. They're too far away. It shouldn't record them. And even if it does, it's fine. It's background. That's not
What's
something
going
you
on
can control.
YouTube? I'm trying to do something different right now. I have a tripod that I'm using for my phone. Um, I'm sitting here with my sister. Well, kind of like a sister. So I'm trying something different. I'm on my phone. Usually I'm on my PlayStation camera. Um, but this time I'm doing a little something different. My tripod, or her tripod, I should say. She's let me borrow
Borrow
it
tripod.
until I can get my own. Um, so I'm trying to do something different, and I'm not in my room. I'm upstairs on the second floor doing, and I
It's fine.
um people. That's people. That's my girlfriend in the background. And everything. Um, so like I said, I'm doing a little something. I have lighting in the back, as you here. I'll show you guys real quick. I got an umbrella for like extra lighting because the lighting here sucks. Literally, it sucks.
Literally.
That's my
Yo,
sister's.
what's up, bookish nerdy girl in the house? I'm a geek. It's okay. I'm cool with it.
Yes, and somehow I'm related to her. With that being said, um, I'm doing. She has homework to do, sadly.
Unfortunately, college.
I'm letting her do her thing while she's taking a break.
Yeah.
Sorry for the little trying to like fix it, so I'm not trying to make you guys dizzy or anything. One thing about a tripod, like you gotta get it like perfect, so it don't fucking move on you.
Exactly.
I'm just gaming on hers usually. Usually I'm on there, but um, hold on 1 second.
So yeah, he just went through telling people to quiet down and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we live in a rather noisy ass household, so you'll have to forgive that.
Um, and that's Misty, our dog.
Hi, Miss. He's a good doggy.
Here, come here, Misty.
You'll be internet famous.
This is Misty.
She is a Jack Russell Terrier mix, and she barks a lot. So you
Say
will
hi.
hear her many times.
Say hi.
She's like, no.
Say
As you can
hi.
tell, she says, fuck you, camera. She does not want anything to do with it. She's
This
like,
is
I wanna
Misty.
get down.
This is the queen of the house.
Literally.
She thinks she owns the house, but she obviously, like any other dog,
Barks.
hates the mailman.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 3 animals actually. We have PJ, and then we have Gizmo. I haven't really been doing YouTube a lot lately. I just haven't really been in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they all.
You gotta get in the groove sometimes.
Exactly. I usually, like I said, I normally stream off YouTube off my PlayStation with the camera, so you'll be able to see me playing and watching me. But this time, I'm trying to do something different. A tripod, which is working pretty good. I'm actually getting one. But I know I've been gone for a while. Just a lot of shit going on. I haven't really been gaming much either. But I will be getting. I got a new game that I haven't streamed yet. Which was New Dawn, Far Cry New Dawn, and then I'm getting the Division 2 along with this monkey head over here.
Division. I have the first Division. That game
So
is kick ass. I cannot wait to play the second one.
You don't even play the first. Hey, get away.
I was level 17, 18. I wasn't doing that too bad. It's because I was doing all the side
Do you
stuff
still
first.
do you still have it?
Yeah, of course I still have it. I keep all my games.
Why are you trying to bite the tripod?
Oh, it's because it's new. She doesn't get
No,
it.
she was
so
literally
she's like,
biting the hook.
Oh, it's because she's like, why is this hanging down? This should not be hanging down. She's
You
like,
get-
I don't get it.
Well, I don't want it to get caught in her mouth.
No, I don't blame you. You gotta
You're
be careful,
weird.
miss.
Oh.
She's sniffing her.
Oh.
Oh, it's because she's got bonies. That's why. She hides them everywhere, literally.
Yeah.
She hides dog bones everywhere.
This little mutt over
I
here.
can't let you up. PJ's right there. He's sleeping in the bed.
This
We're
little
all set
crazy
away.
mutt over here, Cutie. likes to hide her bones everywhere around the damn house.
That's what I was trying to tell you, Wolf. There's a kitty there.
And
I can't let you up.
Yeah.
And I have a full-size bed. Trying to fit like 4 freaking animals on one bed is really not that easy while trying to get homework done. Cause college. But this
Like look at
This
this.
is not working.
Look at that.
I have her here, and then I have him here, and Mr. King trying to ship himself away.
This one over here thinks she's a queen of the damn house.
Literally.
And this is Anthony. This is my girlfriend's.
My twin brother, what's up? He's like, no, I'm camera shy.
This is my girlfriend's brother.
Hi.
That's Anthony. This little shit right here thinks she runs the place.
And she's like,
Up his ass 24/7.
100%.
You know.
Totally cool. Man's best friend.
But other than that, like I said, I haven't really been playing much. I just been dealing with other shit. Odds and ends here. I'm gonna try to get back into the groove of things. I'm playing on a daily basis, streaming. I'm probably gonna be streaming off my phone. I don't know. But like I said, as you can tell, I'm not on my TV because my TV is a lot bigger than this. And
2-inch sucks. Can't wait till my Vizio
and
comes Wednesday.
the screen is shit, so you can barely see anything.
It's because it's old. This thing was like 6 years old, if not older.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too with this TV, like I said, mine's a lot bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
So
dinky 32-inch ain't shit.
Yeah,
man.
pretty much. But no, my girlfriend's sister, she just got her tripod in today.
Mm-hmm.
She has an umbrella with a light for better lighting. She got her new microphone.
Yeah, my Blue Yeti mic.
She got her
Got my camera, my GoPro Hero 7.
Oh yeah, she got a GoPro. She got a GoPro camera.
Yeah, she got a bunch of new batteries and stuff for it. Got my stand, my Blue Yeti mic.
I'm trying to block the mess of the room right now.
Oh yeah, my room's a fucking mess right now.
There's no fucking
It's I have packaging everywhere.
I'm sure you guys can.
10 packages.
I'm sure you guys can see behind me, but
literally, I just got 10 freaking packages in the mail. Yeah, my room is a mess right now. Literally.
It's
but being a college student, I pretty much live on instant ramen, and I never leave my room because
it's
college.
blocks, Amazon,
and then I have Walmart boxes.
Amazon.
Amazon. I think I have 3 Walmart boxes coming this week.
Amazon.
Literally. It's because that's how I got all my stuff.
And Amazon, which came with the umbrella.
Yeah, literally. And
No, was that the umbrella that came in the box?
Yeah, those were where the umbrellas came from.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I put them.
And then I also got stuff from my college bookstore, so those boxes are still up in here and around, and then it's clothes and shit. I am a messy ass person. I'm the first to admit that. That is totally cool with me. I'm a messy as hell person, and I'm totally cool with it. But, some people might not be. But yeah, I got this. This is my Blue Yeti mic right here. A lot of YouTubers use it. I know a bunch of them. One of my favorite YouTubers, BHD, he's got one. It's just blue. As you can see, this is not screwed in the greatest because it keeps going, what?
She also got her
top filter for it.
Her filter for when she doesn't spit over the fucking microphone.
Exactly. So the P's are a little bit more or less P-y. They're more okay, it's the letter P without you spitting on me. That's the best way to put it.
I'm gonna show them this.
Timber!
Yeah, this room's a fucking mess. Literally. Here, take that.
Pop filter. We got my mini GoPro Hero 7 Black right here. I got this from the North Shore Community College.
Oh, is that here? Let me show you.
Here you go.
She got her little fucking GoPro camera. That you can buy a strap to this, right? And put
I know. I've seen. There's a bunch of kits and stuff.
And then she got. What the hell is that?
That's it's a little sponge thing that you put on my microphone. Then this is the boom arm that you see on a lot of other YouTube videos. So when I'm recording something, instead of having to hold the microphone like this, I can literally just attach it to the side of my bureau and have it coming right down at me. It's just it's a lot easier to get better
pass me
audio
the little
quality.
Mufasa, or Nala, whatever
Oh, okay. And then I'm obsessed with Funko Pops. Like, I love collecting shit, so I literally just got the new Nala Funko Pop from Lion King, which, I'm sorry, that's literally one of my favorite Disney movies. Still scarred from Mufasa.
I'm
Death,
sorry, but
always
these
will
things
be.
have big ass heads.
And that's
That's
point
just
of,
me.
Yeah, that's the point of it. They're supposed to. It's like a modern take on a bobblehead. And then I also got Coraline, the Coraline Funko Pop for anyone who's a fan of Tim Burton. I love all things
Where do
Tim
these?
Burton.
Where do these come from? Are these the?
That is
Oh,
the
this is for
batteries.
GoPro?
Yeah, that's the batteries and stuff that I got from a package from Amazon. It's like $26 because I needed a battery. It literally, I bought it and I expected it to have a battery with it, but they're like, oh yeah, sorry to mention, we didn't give you a battery. So I'm like,
And yes, guys, she has a selfie stick.
okay, and I have an explanation for that. It is not to sit there and just be like, oh my god, like, let's take pictures. No, it is not for that reason. I literally had a selfie stick because when I was recording my own YouTube videos, which you can check out my channel, Bookish Nerdy Girl, you'll see, like, anytime I try to get a really good camera angle, I'm using a Logitech 920 camera for most of my YouTube videos, so I always try to position it better. I literally had to stick my selfie stick in my drawer, put it all the way up to height and be like, okay, this is working, and make sure it didn't fall over. So I'm sitting there looking at the camera like, oh my god, please don't fall.
And that little shit right there.
Is my cat PJ, who is a brat, and is trying to.
That's PJ.
He's trying to ship himself to Amazon right now. I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to do. I'm pretty sure he's trying to ship himself.
I would pick him up, but I don't want to get my
Yeah, he bites.
I don't want to get.
He's kind of an ass. No, it's okay. He's cool. He was just sniffing. He was like, what the hell's going on right now? That's literally what
This
he's
little
doing.
shit.
He's
You
like,
literally-
"What's up?"
You literally you go to pet him, and he'll start trying to gnaw your damn arm off.
He really will. He's a very temperamental cat. It's
Hold
a
on
little
one second,
ridiculous.
So, yeah.
Technical difficulties. No, but in all seriousness, that's why I've only posted a couple YouTube videos on my channel. I just started doing it. But every time I looked at my videos, I'm like, the lighting freaking sucks. I need to do something about the lighting. I need to do something about the camera angles. The camera angle was not flattering. And the lighting was bad. I'm like, damn, this sucks. I'm looking, I'm still like, okay, I'm getting a good amount of views, but I want this to be better.
You guys want to talk about anime? In this room, I can't really. I'm
Yes.
sure you can see behind me, but
Hell
I can't.
yeah.
I can't.
Anime nerd and proud.
I can't
baby.
show you all of it because the rest of the room, because my phone is charging.
Mhm.
Sadly, but she has Dragon Ball Z. She has a bunch of anime stuff.
I got Death Note, I got Black Butler, I got Fairy Tail, I got Inuyasha, Pandora Hearts for all my subbed fans out there, because I love me a good subbed anime as well. I got D. Gray Man, I got Hellsing, but Hellsing Ultimate, because Hellsing, the first one, was ridiculous. I have Trinity Blood, and of course, I love musicals. So I got my Phantom of the Opera here, and I got my Sweeney Todd here. And then I actually just got into Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night series not too long ago, which is what you see right here. And I've loved Kingdom Hearts since I was like 10.
And she has also, you can't really see it, but
Yeah.
up in the corner over here, she has, oh, you already said that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I got my Sweeney Todd poster here, and then I got my giant Phantom poster
Hey guys,
there.
I'll show you real quick, right
I
there.
also got a Shattered Blue poster that's kind of falling off right there. It's one of my favorite books. So I'm
She's
a
a-
total nerd in every aspect of the
She's
word
she's a
nerd.
big Dragon Ball Z fan. She has
yeah, I've been watching it since the beginning.
she has Dragon Ball Z poster over here in the room.
Mhm. I know my anime. If I like something, I know it. It's like a Virgo thing. I don't know. I don't even know. Literally, and it's so funny too because my sister Diana, who oddly looks just like me, which people think we're twins, but we're actually not. I'm actually a twin, but my twin's a brother. Is my brother Anthony, who you guys saw.
Anthony!
So I'm actually his twin. But it's funny because my sister always swore, because first I tried to convince her and get her into gaming. She's like, no, that's never going to happen. And I unfortunately lost that battle. Unfortunately, I lost that battle.
That's
But I got her into anime because I watched this anime called Blood Plus. It's unfortunately not very well known, and it so should be because it's such a good anime.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, and I'm like, okay, this is the plot. What's going to happen? Tell me, please. I'm dying.
I grew up watching the original Dragon Ball Z, and then a
Mhm.
couple years, like as years went on, they had this what was it? Oh, anime called like Ghost in the Shell or something like that.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell came out in like the 90s. I have never actually seen it myself. It wasn't something that interested me. It looked like a lot like mecha anime, and I'm not super into mecha anime. I'll totally give it a chance. I give every anime an equal chance, but if it doesn't hook me within like the first 5 or 6 episodes, I'm done. Because now I can't force myself to watch anymore. Like Fairy Tail originally, that was actually my sister getting me to watch that. I didn't want to watch it. I saw the first episode, I'm like, this is stupid. And literally, she's like, come on, keep watching. It looks like it could be really, really cool. And I did. And of course, my sister being right about every single little thing was like, I told you I was right. And as she comes in and says, I'm always right. Yeah, you too. And like I said, literally, she didn't even like anime at first. She wanted like nothing to do with anime. Like when we were kids, we would watch like Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon or stuff like
My
that.
God, Yu-Gi-Oh.
But it was like it was anime,
Yu-Gi-Oh
but you're not
is
thinking
fucking
that it's
crazy.
really anime. And she would watch it, and she was cool with it, but she wasn't like, oh my god, die-hard fan for it. It literally wasn't until I watched Vampire Knight. She cannot stand the anime. She hates Vampire Knight after watching Vampire Knight Guilty. I mean, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, but it's a little incestual when she ends up with her older brother, Brody. Nasty, okay? But if you read the manga, technically she was with Zero for a little while, and then she went back to Kaname again. So you know, whatever, if you're going by the manga. But she watched that, and I was telling her the plot, and I'm like, okay, is this what's going to happen? She called the plot within 2 seconds. I explained it to her for maybe 3 minutes. Within 2 seconds, she's like, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And she started watching it to see if she was right, and she was. And she's like, yes, I told you, I called that. And then it was just like more and more stuff I would have her watch, and she was slowly getting sucked into it. But of course, she didn't realize it because I'm just that good, you know?
Oh, and by the way, she's also I don't know where. She has a shit ton of books behind me.
Oh
She
yeah,
got
I
books
read
over
all
there.
the time. Mm-hmm.
Don't mind the mess on the fucking bureau. because
Literally.
It's a bunch of fucking like.
Like I said, college student. All y'all college students know what y'all get it. Y'all got it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's why I said I got books up the yin yang, man. I
And
mean,
she likes these little guys.
Oh yeah, I love the little stuffed animals. My mom actually got that for me. She looked at me and she's like, you know what, this is a bob lamb. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? And she's like, I don't know, but it looks like it's a bob lamb, so that's what it is.
Like
Here you
literally,
go.
like fucking like.
Oh my god, I used to love whale snacks are so good. Like, don't even get me started on those. Are better than gold.
I'm not gonna show you.
Like I said, my room is an utter mess, and I have no fucking quandary.
It's like a
saying
fire
that it's a
hazard in
mess.
here. There's like wires plugged up the ass.
Like I
There's wires
said,
going on the TV. There's wires behind me. There's fucking wires going on. It's like a nightmare. Like
I do have a lot of wires in my room, but it's just because of how the house.
a
is
lot.
set. It's the house is like old. The house is over 200 years old. Sue me.
She grew up in this house.
Yeah, I've never lived anywhere else. This is
The
my
room,
house.
the room that we're in right now used to be their living room.
Yep, and now it's my room. And my sister lives obviously downstairs with Jimmy in my grandmother's apartment. My brother lives down the hall. My parents live right across there. So if you hear a lot of noise, it's probably my parents, and I apologize to you in advance. But there's nothing that can be done because you have not met anyone louder than my dad. You have not met anyone louder than my dad, or my sister for that matter, because they're both really, really loud. But they're like the same person, so that doesn't even matter. Anyways.
Like she literally like her room is like.
Oh yeah, it's a disaster.
You
because,
can add more photos of anime in this room. That's,
Oh yeah,
that's how
100%.
bad.
I like literally, if I could have my own room and I could paint like I have my own room now, but if I could paint it exactly the way I want it, it would be covered in
No.
anime posters and book
The
quotes
good thing-
because I'm just that.
No,
guy.
if we lived here, if we still we're planning on moving out.
Yeah, eventually at some point.
If we stayed in this house, I would douche this room. I would like when I moved in here, out in the hallway over here.
Mhm.
I ripped up their entire floor for them. It was moldy. It was
Mhm.
their dog is house trained, so she pees and she craps on the floor.
Mhm.
So I rip up the whole floor. I have to wear a respirator because sometimes I can't breathe.
And I'm asthmatic,
And
so I
then-
get that.
If we lived in this house, I would redo this room, tear out all the walls, put up new board. That room, there's a shit ton of holes in that room.
Mhm.
Fix up the hallway because my grandfather, God rest his soul, may he rest in peace,
Mhm.
taught me all this stuff. So, but it ain't my problem because we're leaving, we're
Nah,
getting
we're
out.
trying to get the hell
They want to build.
out.
Her parents want to build, or her mother, I should say, they want to build their own land.
Mm-hmm.
So which made duplex. So they would live in one house, and me and my girlfriend would have our own privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm getting after taxes and everything, and I'm not going to share all that information, but which taxes suck, by the way.
They're a pain in the butt.
I'm getting a new TV. I'm getting a 65 Spectre plasma screen TV with high definition.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's better gaming, it's better quality for my gaming, because I do a lot of you can even ask her. I do it like I'm up until when I lived in Florida. Me and her used to stay up like until like what 2:00 in the morning.
Oh yeah, 100% playing Fortnite.
Playing
I was getting my
Fortnite.
ass kicked because I am terrible at first-person shooter games. I have no problem admitting that because RPG are that's just my jam. I love some RPG games, but first-person shooter and third-person shooter, I'm not the best at.
I mean, I'm getting.
So I was totally getting my ass beat like all the time, and I was cool with that. I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. This is just helping me.
I
become a
have
better
friends.
gamer.
I have a friend that I hardly talk about anymore. His name was Brandon, and you guys probably know his YouTube channel. He used to get pissed off at me because he would never like I would literally I would literally sit there and he would not want to go against me in one-on-one in Black Ops.
I ain't got no problem.
No
with
matter
that.
how many times I would ask him, no, he wouldn't want to play. So I'm like, you know what, but I don't talk to him anymore. So I don't like playing with people who like sit there and complain. That's why me and her, I love playing Fortnite with her because it's fun.
If I get my ass beat, I laugh. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, you killed me. You're bullying me. You're doing this. You're doing... No, it's a game. Calm down. It's not that big a deal.
But we used to stay up to like, this is when I live in Florida. We used to stay up to like 2:00 in the morning, just playing Fortnite, just going at it, like just kill. She'd kill me. She get some good kills in. I'd get some good kills in. Of course, I still won.
Yeah, of course.
But-
You have way more kills than I did. I got like 4 kills. I'm like, yeah.
She had one
Small
time.
victories.
One time we were playing. She had 4 kills. I had like 23.
Literally, I'm like, small victories. I still killed them a couple of times.
But it's bullshit because the storm would come after me. I would die, and this little fucking punk over here would sit there and like, oh, I won. How?
And I didn't camp. That is one thing I will say.
Oh, I hate that.
do not camp. And if you guys don't know what camping is, this is just our terminology.
I'm sure people
for
know
it.
what camping
But
is.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if other people consider call it the same thing. But camping for us is when.
Oh, hold on 1 second. See,
Yeah.
you got casino.
Oh,
You got
sweet.
lockup.
Yeah, I just got the season pass
and
for
then
Call
you
of Duty
got-
Black Ops
You got
4.
Seaside, and you got Contraband Hurricane. Basically, like in a
Sweet.
hurricane. Yeah.
So basically, anytime we would go online and play, or even if sometimes if we would just do bots and we would do a custom game, anytime we did it, they would stay in one specific area and just hide out. And you didn't know it, so you're walking around and obviously you're being careful because that's the name of the game. It's Call of Duty, that's the point of it. But you get shot, not just by one person, you get shot by like 6 of them. And it's like, even if you do a bot, sometimes it's online, sometimes it's on bots. Most of the time it's online from what I've played. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, people will literally camp and they'll stay hidden. So then they could be like, oh yeah, we won because we killed you. But it's like, bro, you had like 6 people to kill me. How do you feel good about yourself? I was not one of those players. I was walking around looking for, ammo, looking for the little blue juice that gives you your shield. I was looking for that kind of stuff through buildings and walking around looking for stuff. I didn't stay in one specific spot and say, okay, come get me. No. Or run around the map on Fortnite being like, okay, you can't find me. I'm not going to tell you where I am. No. We have rules when we play. One of the rules is we always let each other know the vicinity we're in, and we agree to stay in that general vicinity, because if not, we're going to be sitting there for 20 freaking minutes per match looking for each other and not even shooting. What is the point of that?
Doing Where's Waldo for the last fucking
Exactly. What is the point of that? So we have rules and we make it more difficult for that because it's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to kill each other. We're supposed to shoot each other. That's the name of the game. Hello. That's why it's called Fortnite. I personally don't sit there and build forts. I know he likes to build forts. I don't build forts because I don't... I know how to, but they don't look right when I try to build them.
Because I
so
do
I
it
don't
quick.
even bother. I just get that instant
One time we
fort.
were playing, I did it quick. She goes,
I'm sitting there like 20 minutes later. I'm still trying to build a fort, and I'm like 3 minutes to the game. And I'm like, great, storm's coming. I'm gonna die. This is perfect. Like, no. So, like I said, it's something that I haven't played, but I'm not gonna sit there and be a baby about it and be like, well, you can't do this because I don't know how to play, or you can't do that because I don't know how to play. I hated it when I used to have friends that were gamers come over and sit there and be like, okay, I need to learn the controls. Like one of the games, it was Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 2 or 3. It was PS2. Literally, one of my friends came over. I don't talk to this person anymore, so their name's not important. But they came over. It was like a sleepover. They're like, I'm a gamer, you know, I want to play, you know, this and that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm a gamer. I like to play stuff. PlayStation 2 was my jam. I still had an Xbox 360, but I mainly use PlayStation 2. So we get it all set up. We get Tenkaichi set up. And she's like, okay, I don't know how to play. And I'm like, okay, we can look at the controls. You can take a little bit of time to look at it. Whatever. And if you need to practice out moves, that's cool. But you go to one side of the map so it don't hit me. And I'll go to the other side of the map so it don't hit me. You know, so I don't hit you. So she's like, okay, that's fine. And so that's what we decided to do. We were both on opposite sides of the maps. But she was throwing like energy blasts in all these moves that were hitting me. And she was constantly doing it. So I'm thinking, okay, she clearly knows the game. But as soon as I hit her and I landed a good ass combo on her, she's like, well, that's not fair. I don't know how to do that. I'm like, okay, but you're literally attacking me and almost took out one of my first characters, and so I'm assuming obviously you know what you're doing. I'm not gonna go easy on you and just let you kill me so you can feel good about yourself. Mm-hmm. That's not what I'm gonna do. That's not how I play. And I was up, like, this person had spent night after night after night at my house. Like, she was a good friend of mine, so it's just like, you already knew how I played. You've seen me play against my brother. You've seen me play against other people. I don't understand how you don't get how I play. And like I said, I try to be as fair as possible, because if someone's new at a game and they don't know the controls, to just sit there and, like, barrage the crap out of them, basically, I feel like that's stupid.
Controllers.
As he has, like, a freaking choking fit over here.
Button mash.
Yeah, exactly. I'll let them button mash. I'll let them figure it out. That's cool. But as soon as you start throwing major hits at me and you keep coming at me, I'm going to come at you just as hard. So for you to sit there and expect me not to do that and to whine and pitch a fit about it, I get annoyed. So I'm thinking, all right, you know what? We'll start a new game. It's cool. We'll just go from there. We'll start a new game.
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It's actually a hurricane.
Yeah. I figured it would be. So I'm thinking, you know, let's just start a new game. So I would start a new game, and she would keep doing the same thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to keep playing. And then, you know, I'm thinking in my head, I'm not going to keep playing with you if you do this, because I'm that kind of person where it takes a lot to get me aggravated. It takes a lot for me to actually say something to you when it comes to gaming like that. So I'm sitting there thinking in my head, like, girl, you aggravate me. Like, I'm sitting here trying to be a good sport about this, but you're not playing right. We have these rules set for a reason, so it's fair. And, you know, she eventually basically, like, throws the controller and is like, I'm not playing anymore. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're the one sitting there playing, like, not fair, but you're coming at me because I'm playing the way we agreed. I'm sorry, like, no. So, obviously, I stopped playing games with her because I'm like, this is ridiculous. And like I said, I'm a gamer. I don't sit there and say I'm a gamer girl or this or that. I'm a gamer. That's what I am. It doesn't matter. I'm just a gamer. That's what I do. I like to game. I react to stuff I think is cool or funny. That's just what I do. I don't like labels. I don't like titles. I feel like everything's way too title. So I'm just a gamer. I'm just the person that is nerdy and goofy and likes to have fun.
Where the fuck did you come from?
And it looks like we might have some campers.
No, I'm playing bots right now.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, bots will camp though too. That's the thing. Like,
the only reason why I'm not playing online because I have certain guns that I use.
Exactly, and I know this map really well because me and Anthony have played this a few times. I love this map. They all camp on that bridge. I'm telling you right now, they all camp on that bridge. That bridge and the one that's a little farther west, they all camp on it.
I'm playing her account, but I don't play online her account because I have certain weapons that I use that I have already unlocked.
Exactly. So like I said, I just started getting into first-person shooters and third-person shooters. The Division, I absolutely love The Division. I'm actually pretty good at it because The Division, even though it's a third-person shooter game, as most of you know, I'm sure at this point, it's a game that you need to think before you shoot. You can't just run in there, guns blazing, and say I'm gonna kill everyone. No, because that's how you die. That's how one headshot.
That used to be me when I first started.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's how you want to start playing, that's fine. Because obviously, if you go from Call of Duty to the Division, of course that's going to be your thinking. Call of Duty, you go in guns blazing. That's how you win. You're not sitting there being afraid to hit the trigger. Division, you shoot too early, you're screwed. You have like 20 gangs coming at you. So that's one of the reasons I think I do better on the Division and games like that, because it's actually a strategy game. You can't just be like, okay, shoot, yay, I win.
And also, Division is also a third-person shooter game. So.
Exactly. So I think a third-person shooter game is easier than a first-person shooter game. I don't have problems with shooter games at all. I used to be like, I don't really. That's not like what I personally like to play, because I'm obsessed with like Assassin's Creed, Kingdom Hearts, just like RPG games or action RPG games, or I also love the classics like Crash Bandicoot. I've been playing that since I was like 8. Okay,
Crash
like
Bandicoot.
That's a classic. Spyro, the same thing. Those are like some of the first games I played when I was a kid on like my PlayStation 1.
PS1, bitches.
Exactly. Like I had a PlayStation 1. I'm like 22 and I still remember that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like a PlayStation kind of person.
Shit, I'm 24 and I still like playing that game.
But that's what I'm saying. I'll still sit there and I'll play a 3D puzzle, like a 3D platform game. I have no problem doing that. I give every game a chance before I sit there and judge it. Like, I like fighting games too. Like Mortal Kombat, I have Mortal Kombat XL right on my PlayStation. I love playing that game too. Scorpion's my man, I love playing games.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, I'm getting the new one that's coming out.
Oh, you're getting Mortal Kombat X?
Ronda Rousey's doing.
11?
Ronda Rousey's the voice of Sonya Blade.
That actually fits her really well. Like if you look at Sonya's character and then you look at Ronda Rousey, that actually fits like really well.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a really good comparison. I actually totally
Look
ship
at that
100%.
bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. They come out of nowhere. It's that they literally do the same thing that players online do. That's why fighting bots is just as difficult as fighting people online. Because especially like obviously with bots you can change the level of difficulty, but who wants to?
Fuck! How that little piece of shit rat bastard.
That's why I'm saying, who wants to play an easy bot? That gets boring. Why would you want to play it or do something that's easy?
Oh my god, yo, I have my friend Brandon, or Max friend Brandon. He never liked to go against he only went against easy bots, like what do you call it? Regular or recruit.
Oh,
Me,
no.
I go veteran.
So do I, and I barely even play like this. Like I've gotten a lot better at it because I've been like
I'm 21 and 4.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
See, me personally, kills and deaths don't mean shit to me on here.
It doesn't really matter to me either. I like to see how long it can last and survive in this game. Like the kills, yeah, that's awesome. It's like, oh yeah, I killed you this amount of times. That's cool. Confidence booster, whatever. But it's not the main reason I sit and play. Because if that was the case, I'd be bored all the time. And like one of the things that I really like to play too, I don't know if you really like to play much of them though.
What?
Horror games like Outlast, Evil Within, Wick.
I used to play I see. The one thing I don't like is I don't like Outlast because of 2 reasons. One, it's not a bad game.
No.
I prefer to have a weapon instead of a fucking camera.
Oh, you don't like how you can't have a weapon. Like Evil Within, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you get a weapon. Like you can
Evil
throw
Within,
bottles and you have weapons. So Evil Within, it's hard.
Evil Within, the guy you have to run against with the chainsaw or the hook or whatever, and he catches you. You're
That's
you basically get butt raped.
Yeah, like literally, like you thought. I would love to see the hook guy go up against Piggy in Outlast. That would be a hella good match.
Piggy!
Yo, Mortal Kombat 11, please make that. They do that all the time with like they'll put in like Freddy or like other random characters. Please do that, Mortal Kombat.
They actually
might. That's what I'm saying. They should. Those two horror game freaking baddies are amazing. They should totally do that.
PJ, what are you doing?
He's just spinning around. It's because all this new stuff, so he's like, holy crap. But no, that's why I said I'm a gamer. I like any kind of game. Even if I'm not good at it, I'll still play because it's a game. It's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna freak out because someone killed me. No, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun.
You get these people that play online. Oh, I smoked you.
It's just
like couple days ago, I was playing Black Ops 4, right? And this kid was talking shit. Oh, I write you, boy. Blah blah. I'm like, all right, 1v1 me. I like.
Dominated.
I dominated him. It was like I had it was like I didn't die. It was like 30 to like 26. It was like 30 30 to like 5. And I'm like, do me a favor. If you're gonna talk shit, try to have something to back it up, because I just basically like dominated you. I just shamed you.
Exactly. Like you get.
And this was live on YouTube.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you get 1 kill. That's awesome. Be proud of yourself. But don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm better than you. Da, da, da. No. What's the point of that? I'm sorry, but being a gamer and, like, I'm all about being competitive. Trust me. When it comes to my video games, I am competitive as hell. But I'm a good sport about it. I don't sit there and be like, oh, I dominated you. I'm so much better than you. You should just give up. And no, I don't need to do that. And I don't think other people should really have to do that. If they have to do that, they're really just kind of like self-rooting for themselves, because they clearly have no self-confidence. And that's totally fine. That's your prerogative. But if you're gonna talk shit, have the shit to back it up. Because if not, you just look stupid.
Clean.
And if you don't want to look stupid, keep your mouth shut. It's not that hard. Like I said, I love the gaming community to a fault. But their gaming community's they got some problems, man. Some people in gaming community got problems. I'm not saying naming names or, any specific people, but just what I read from some gamers in general, it's not cool. It's just not right. Like, people gotta chill. It's not that serious. People act like, this is like a legit life or death thing, and it's not. It's like, it's entertainment, bro. It's supposed to be fun. Calm down.
Enforce it down.
No, but that's why I said one of the games I am most excited about coming out, definitely Mortal Kombat 11. I can't wait for that. And I got news, because I also blog too. I'm like a gaming blogger. I also heard news that Crash Team Racing, for whoever played it, that's getting remastered as well. It's coming out in June of this year.
It's like a Crash Bandicoot, but it's like
it's Crash Team Racing.
It's kind of like Mario Kart, but.
Yeah, that's what CTR. Yeah, that's what
yeah.
CTR basically was when it was on the PS1. It's actually a PS1 game.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot is a PS1 game.
Yeah, CTR specifically was one of the Crash Bandicoots that came out. I think it's like the second. No, it's not the second. It's like the fourth.
It's like the second one.
Yeah, it's like the 4th game in the entire series or whatever. But it's basically Mario Kart, but it's all Crash Bandicoot characters, and it's super fun because you still get all those power-ups and stuff. And it's literally. I don't know what they're calling it now, because it's remastered and it's a new name. It's the same game, but it's a new name. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is. But I cannot wait for that to come out. CTR.
It's Crash Bandicoot. It's
that's
just
what I'm saying. The game itself is Crash Team Racing, but they're calling it a new name because it's remastered. Like Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, they had to rename it because it's being remastered. It's not the same game.
I'm not sure.
But I think it's also because like Naughty Dog doesn't own it anymore or whatever. Something like that. I don't even know. Like, oh man. But no,
yeah, I can't play Black Ops 4 going against bots that are a recruit. I need to go like.
You need to go against hard bots. Even I go against.
That's practice
bots.
for me, man.
Exactly. That's the whole point. You're supposed to practice.
Where the fuck did you come from?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, I know my limitations when it comes to the game. So I'm obviously not gonna make it too challenging to the point where I just get frustrated and give up, because then it's not fun anymore. But I'm gonna make a challenge for myself. Like, if any of you are Kingdom Hearts fans, I think the hardest boss I've ever had to fight has come from Kingdom Hearts. If you have played Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, the Sephiroth battle on Proud Mode was ridiculous. If I didn't spam Reflega, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have survived. Like, you know as well as I do damn! Like, you know as well as I do, if you don't spam Reflega and you ain't got a lot of magic and stuff backing you up facing Sephiroth in the second Kingdom Hearts, you're screwed. You're dead. I mean, that dude takes one swing at you and you got like 1 point of health left. That's it.
You know, guys, I'm just going to say something and throw it out there because it really starts to annoy me sometimes. My friend Brandon, ex-friend Brandon.
Someone he doesn't talk to anymore.
He basically, one time I was doing my YouTube channel. Now, I'm not a big-time YouTuber. I just do this for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But
same.
He used to say, and I caught him in his own lying game and everything, and Hold on.
Gotta concentrate. Give him a sec. Is there a way you can screencast it so they can see what's going on as well as seeing us?
I only do that with my YouTube camera. On my PS4 camera.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I could basically face the camera.
Okay, so I said I just know if you could.
I
do
could
it,
face
so.
the camera, like put the button and it will face the TV.
Well, yeah, I know that, but that's why I said I was wondering if there's a way you could screencast it so you can record yourself.
I
Like
guess
you can
there is. I'm not sure. I don't
do
know.
it. No, I didn't know if you knew how to do it. Because like I said, I had that app, but I don't know how it works with YouTube Live, so that's why I was asking. You stupid ass. What do you think's gonna happen when you stand on the boxes? Of course you're gonna get shot. Duh.
Storm available for tasking.
Seraph calling in house.
Sweet. Time to get nuked. Shouldn't have camped. Yeah. One thing I've noticed when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops 4, you want to camp, throw a nuke on them. They run
I
like
know.
crazy.
Yeah, hailstorm right down below.
Yep, they run like crazy. And then you're like, ha, shouldn't
So
have camped.
what I was saying about Brandon, and I caught him in his own lying game. He told me he was like, oh yeah, I gotta, and I knew he was faking it. He's like, oh yeah, I got a comment. Someone asked me this and that. Then he's telling me that, oh yeah, man, YouTube called me, YouTube emailed me saying I gotta do this. They're hounding me. First of all, YouTube won't do that. YouTube
No.
doesn't call you. They will
No.
email you if there's a problem.
They only email you if there's a copyright strike or if you're not following community guidelines. I looked that up myself. And because he told me what Brandon had said, and he got his bullshit right off the bat. But I just confirmed it because I looked at it, because like I said, I'm a YouTuber myself, so I would love to get 4,000 subscribers plus. Literally, if you want to monetize your channel on YouTube, whatever it is, reaction channel, music channel, whatever it comes down to, you need at least 4,000 subscribers to gain any monetization at all. If you want monetization before that, you won't get it because there's not enough ad revenue for that. Because literally how YouTubers make their money is through Google AdSense and through their ads popping up on the channel. That's how they get their money. They don't get their money for their actual creative entertainment when you think about it, it's just the ads. Which is why if you skip an ad on a YouTuber's channel, they lose out on however long that commercial was for money. But no, basically, I had told him when it came to Brandon, because Brandon was saying to him, oh, well, YouTube's calling me and YouTube's saying I only need, I need this many subscribers and all this. And I'm like, okay, one, I'm sure if us other YouTubers know this, you don't have to have a set schedule. YouTube does not control when you post. You make that calendar yourself. If you want to post once a week, you post once a week. You want to post once a month, you post once a month. That is up to you. YouTube does not control how many times you need to post.
And I caught him and like almost like pretending to like, because he was trying to fit in. He was trying to pretend like to act like me, saying, "Oh yeah, man." And I knew that. I caught him one time. I was doing a video. He was streaming, and I was the only viewer. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got a comment yesterday saying I gotta do more videos," and I'm like, no. I'm like, dude, don't even, dude. So he was trying to act all cool and be like me, and I called him out on it, and that's why I stopped talking to him.
Yeah, and like one thing, like I told Jimmy, and obviously I Crazy Hooligan, and I told myself as well. People think that when you're a YouTuber, you have to fake it. Like you have to fake reactions. You have to fake how you are on YouTube. You don't have to do that. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's your creative license. You can do, if you, obviously minus, like you have to follow the guidelines for YouTube, obviously. But other than that, you can do whatever you want. If you want to react to something, and as long as you don't get copyright strikes for it, you're fine. You can do that. You want a game, you can do that. You can be however you want to be when you're on YouTube. You ain't gotta be like, oh, well, I'm like this, or I'm like this, or I'm like.
But Brandon was
pretending.
Brandon was pretending to have viewers when he really wasn't.
And that's another thing when you're a YouTuber. Like, I'm just just started myself. I only got 11 subscribers, so I don't know every single thing about it, especially when it comes to YouTubers who are bigger time, like Markiplier, and YouTubers that have like, a
Dismo,
bunch of
the
subscribers.
guy who plays like Call of Duty all the
Yeah,
time.
so I don't know everything when it comes to that, especially monetized YouTubers, but there are just certain things you don't do, and this is just like in general. Like, you don't boast about yourself and try to make yourself look good when it comes to that stuff, because people can easily call you out on it. People can look it up to see how many views you had and how many likes you get, how many dislikes you get. Like, that is stuff that is visible to the public, unless you make it differently, unless you make your account private. But as soon as you make your account private, you're not going to get viewers.
Nope.
And there's no point of you even doing it. You're literally just going to sit there and watch yourself. Like, what's the point of that? There's no point in doing that. So with that whole situation of him saying, oh, I have this many subscribers, I have this many viewers, I have this and that, you know, if you need to lie to make yourself feel better about how you're doing on YouTube or whatever, I mean, that's your prerogative. You want to lie to yourself, but don't lie to other people, because people are going to catch you in the lie. And as soon as they catch you in it, they're going to be like, why'd you lie? And then you're going to look like an ass.
Which
So don't
I
lie.
made him look like an ass because I called him out on it.
Exactly, because there are going to be those people that will call you on your bullshit, especially in this community, especially in gaming communities. Like gamers, like us, we are the first ones to sit there and call you out on bullshit, because we ain't got time for it. We're just playing our game, you know, doing what we do. Okay, we ain't got time for none of that drama shit. And if you do, it's just because you like to start shit. You're a shit starter, and whatever.
Or a
But-
shit talker.
Exactly.
Whatever.
It's just no. It's one of those things, like, you don't do shit like that. Like, if it's something that, dude, you're clearly gonna get caught in a lie for, don't do it. Don't lie about your viewers. Don't lie about your subscribers. There's nothing to be ashamed of just because you don't have as many subscribers as somebody else. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you don't have to pretend and sit there and pretend you're something that you're not. Like, the whole point of doing YouTube is it's something fun to do. Like, yeah, you can make money off it if you make enough subscribers and stuff like that, but you can still be you and just be cool doing YouTube. You don't have to sit there and be like, oh, I'm this good and I can do this and I'm doing this. And no, because people are gonna call you on it. So basically, end of story. Don't lie. Don't make shit up. Be cool with the success that you have. I'm sorry, getting one more subscriber to your channel or that one extra view is like it's a goal right off the bat, because you're getting more than you expect, and that's fine. But don't shit all over yourself, and even if the progress you're making is little. And don't lie to people, because they're gonna call you on it. Because I'm sorry, if that was me, I would have done the same thing. I would have been like, why do you need to lie? There's nothing wrong with how your channel's doing. Why do you need to lie? There's no point in it. Because someone's gonna call you on it. And I'm sorry, if I would have called them on it too. Like, I played Fortnite a couple of times, like when he was saying how we, like, when he lived in Florida and my sister would be like in my room with me, because, you know, she'd be talking to Jimmy and she'd be talking to me as well. We would play games, and sometimes Brandon would come on. I think he played a couple of times when we played Fortnite or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't Call of Duty because I didn't have the game yet, but it was Fortnite.
That's all we had was Fortnite.
Yeah, all I had was Fortnite, so that was the only game that we could all really play together, because Crazy Hooligan has a different video game taste than I do. Like I said, I'm totally, RPG, action RPGs, 3D, platformer games. Those are like the main things that I like to play. But Fortnite was something different. It was a third-person shooter. It was something I had never played before. I was cool with it. I wasn't the greatest at it. I wasn't terrible, but I wasn't the greatest at it, and I was cool with that. We had played a couple of times with him, and I didn't have any, issues, because we had already set the rules. We did, what we needed to do. Like, if someone was in the middle of healing, we didn't shoot them down until they were full health, because that's just bull. We stayed in our own little forts and stuff. We made sure we knew where each of us were on the map, exactly where we had to be honest. We had to make sure we were in the same vicinity, just to make it fair. So we were actually, shooting against each other and actually playing the game instead of running around the map doing nothing. So that's what we decided, and he was cool with that. He was like, okay, whatever, until it came down to people actually starting to come at him. Like at first it was totally just between him and Jimmy because I would get shot, Jimmy would blow my ass off, and then he'd go kill Brandon. Like that's just how it was, and it was funny. I was like, whatever. Like sometimes he'd shoot me out of the sky. I didn't care. It was fun. It was fun. Okay, it was fun. It was funny. But there were times I think I killed Brandon like once, and I actually thought it was Jimmy that I killed. So I'm like, yes, I just killed Jimmy. He's like, what are you talking about? You didn't kill me. I'm like, oh shit, I just killed Brandon. Because I went into his fort, which that was totally fine. We had said you can go into people's forts, just don't destroy it. Because it takes a while to build the forts. So I went into his fort, and I waited for like 5 to 8 seconds. That way it wasn't like just sneaking up behind him and killing him like I could have done.
Right.
And I gave him like an amount of time to see me, and he clearly saw me because he was about to shoot, and he was facing me. And then I shot him and I killed him. As soon as I did that, and I had a win for myself, he started getting mad, and I'm like, "Why are you getting mad?"
Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were playing Fortnite, remember? I
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally like, I didn't sneak up on him. Like, I waited before I shot him. That way, I was like, okay, that way I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I assassinated you. I hid in the shadows. I pulled, a crap move, So I'm just like, whatever. I gave him enough time to see that I was there, so I wasn't just sneaking up on him and killing him. And he still got mad. And obviously he didn't flip out because my sister was on the stream as well, and she totally would have kicked his ass verbally, even if he started coming at me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was cool with it. I was like, you know what, whatever, if that's how you're going to be about it, whatever. I was just like, it's a little ridiculous because he's literally whining at the fact that I just beat him, and I did it fairly. It's not like I done it unfairly. If I had done it like I just snuck up on him and blew his ass away, then yeah, I can understand him being pissed off. Because that's kind of a bullshit move. Because I'd probably be a little aggravated with that too. But that's not what happened. I made sure that he saw me, and I still killed him, and he tried shooting at me a few times, and I killed him, and he got mad about it. So he's like bitching about it or whatever, and then Jimmy goes in and kills him a little while like later, like same round, whatever, and he literally logs off. Like out of nowhere, like where me and Jimmy are still running around looking for him, and we're just like, where the fuck did he go? He logged off. Yeah, he logged off. After breaking the rules a few times, after sitting there and cheating, like there was a couple of times where Jimmy said his game was having issues because when he lived in Florida, his Wi-Fi wasn't the greatest, so his game would lag.
No, it's not that my Wi-Fi was fine. It's just the house I lived in had concrete walls, so the connection couldn't reach that far. So So my uncle, he's a computer whiz, and he ran a cable from my grandmother's room in the attic to my room that was on the other side of the house for an Ethernet cable, and then a repeater which catches the signal and an Ethernet cable. So.
So his signal wasn't the strongest. So like he would say, because we would obviously be talking through the microphones and stuff like that. Wait up, don't shoot me, because I'm lagging. Like it's not working right now. And literally when his character would be like frozen, and he would say, my character's frozen, don't shoot at me right now, I would honor that, because I'd be like, I'm not going to sit there and say I pulled a win when the guy literally can't move, because that's not pulling a win, that's pulling a bitch move. Well, he went and did that. He went and shot at Jimmy a few times, and he killed him, obviously, because he couldn't shoot back because it was lagging, or his character was frozen.
Oh, shit.
Zoomed in. Oh, shit. You're like, I don't even know.
Hold on, guys. My camera's being a fucking...
His camera's bugging. Literally. What the hell
fuck?
is up with your camera? It's your touch screen. It's not even your camera, it's your touch screen.
It's this fucking thing.
Yeah, I know.